Hey guys, what's up? Lightboltjoe here. Today we're going to discuss the 1995 cult classic film, Toy Story, produced by Walt Disney Pictures and Pixar Animation Studios. This is about a decade before Disney actually bought Pixar. Now, this is the first feature film with CGI imagery, so computer-generated images. Previous to all other films, it was all hand-drawn. In the 80s, Disney produced a film called Tron, which had the first CGI, I don't know how to explain it, imagery to be more prevalent kind of a thing. Lucasfilm in the 70s and then 80s, within the first three Star Wars films, was bringing in the computer-generated images into effect. So there was a lot of different behind the scenes for a lot of different production companies, which is interesting because Disney now owns Lucasfilm and Pixar Animation Studio all these years later. So CGI was like, Pixar had done shorts. They've shown shorts at festivals before, but they've never did a feature film before. This movie is an hour and 21 minutes long, rated G, has 100% Rotten Tomatoes, won trillions of awards. It is definitely the pioneer film for every single animated feature film that we have, plus television. So we have everything to owe to Pixar when it comes to bringing the CGI animation style into the mainstream media. With that being said, the plot is you have this kid, Andy. He has a younger sister, Molly. They have a mother. Never mentioned the father. They live in a house. The movie starts out with Andy's birthday party. So Andy's toys are alive. So you have Woody the Cowboy, you have Slinky Dog, you have Mr. Potato Head, you have Piggy Bank, you have Rex, the T-Rex, you have the Green Army Men, you have a bunch of other characters, Binoculars, the Strong Man, the Squiggly Snake. Now, I'm a child of the 90s. I was born in 90. I was 5 years old when this film came out. I remember seeing it in the theaters, and it was magical. I have the original 95 Woody, and I have the original 95 Buzz, and I have the original 95 Rex. So, I mean, they're heavily played with, and I still have them, all these years later, of course, because I am a toy collector. But, yeah, so, big fan of these toys. Always been a big fan of these toys. So, Andy winds up getting a new toy, Buzz Lightyear, the Space Ranger, for his birthday. And it's a matter of the toys acclimating to the new toy, and the new toy thinks that he's not a toy, that he's actually a Space Ranger. So it's the whole, you can't fly, I can fly, can, right? Okay. So then there's conflicts between the toys, and Andy just wants to play with the toys. And then eventually there's this big moment where Woody tricks Buzz that there's a lost toy, in between the wall and the desk. And then he inadvertently knocks him out the window. And it's a great scream. So then Woody has to go save Buzz, basically, essentially, or else the toys are gonna sacrifice him. So Woody and Buzz hijack into I'm sorry. No, I'm thinking of a different plot point of the second film. Wow, my Toy Stories are meshing together. Woody and Buzz go to Pizza Planet with Andy, and then they wind up in a claw machine. Pizza Planet is this amazing solar system arcade pizza excursion with wonderful, wonderful imagery, and it's just so well done. And the claw machine brings us the aliens, and then Sid, the next door neighbor who kills toys, winds up getting Buzz and Woody, and then they go back to the street, and then they stay in Sid's room for a while, and then Sid's creepy toys wind up helping them escape and teaching Sid a lesson, and then everybody gets back together again. And then the big thing is they need to get back before the moving truck leaves, because Andy's family is leaving to go to a new house. So at the very, very end of the film, you have new toys being introduced through Christmas, and then you also have a puppy being introduced through Christmas as well. So it's a fun film, very simple plot, but it's nice because it's funny and it's punny and it's witty and it's adult, but it's for kids, and no one had ever seen anything like that before. So then that's why there was a sequel in '99, and that's why there was a sequel in 2010, and then that's why there's a sequel coming out very, very soon. / it's out, depending on when I post this. So So yeah, Toy Story, cult classic. There's a Toy Story Land in one of the Asian Disney parks. I want to say Shanghai or Hong Kong, I don't remember. There is a Toy Story Land in Walt Disney World, Hollywood Studios. There's no Toy Story Land in Disneyland, but there's Toy Story rides, theming, sculptures, statues, whatever you want to call them, in California Adventure Park in Disneyland. So it's the southern park of Disneyland Park. There's not one person who hates Toy Story. If you find a person who hates Toy Story, they're not human. It's just not possible. It's physically not possible to be human, to be a Terran on this planet, and hate Toy Story. We can't talk. We can't be friends. Mucho mahalo, guys.